Solana is still pumping up to the moon. It went up to like $52 this morning. Now it's back down a little bit more reasonable, about $50, right? Still up. It just keeps on going. And I was trying to see if there's anything that explains it. There's a Solana Toronto that's coming up in 7 days. Maybe a lot of people are excited about that. But if you're looking at what's going on within Solana, there just seems to be a lot of projects coming aboard, and that's really it, right? And Solana has been doing very well recently. No network outages as far as I know. Their TVL is going up. They are also upgrading, their validators to become more even faster and more robust. There's just a lot of things going on. There's no one thing that explains it, but people are just coming back. People left because of the FUD and outages, and now they're coming back. ImmutableX also having a huge day today, up like 15 or 17%. Why is that? Well, I think it's due to this that was announced yesterday. They have this huge partnership with Ubisoft, which is one of the leading gaming makers, and they're going to bring games. They're going to bring games onto ImmutableX. That's what they're doing. And Robbie, who is a co-founder, he's like, just pay attention. Basically, they are onboarding a ton of games. They're just moving beyond. They're not just NFTs. They're moving beyond just NFTs. They're onboarding games, and they're coming out with their own chain that's coming up, funding $320 million. So ImmutableX may be a powerhouse in the coming run. I don't know what kind of intern is running VanEck's Twitter, but it's all about Ethereum and Bitcoin and ETFs. Like, hopefully this is the real one. It is a real one because they paid for a gold check mark. But you could see, enter the Ether. So they want to come out their Ethereum spot ETF too, right? And if you read this, it's just all about ETFs and Ethereum and Bitcoin and everything else. That's how bullish they are. They allow their intern to just tweet nothing but crypto. I am having a kickoff party in Vegas, December 14th. So if you guys want to come out and meet me and other influencers that are in the IFC, this is the spot to go. And not only that, Crowded Combat is going to be there. Their fighters are going to be there. I'm going to invite others in this space, other influencers, other projects. If you've been to one of my network parties before, it's going to be like that, but even bigger this time around. I have 3 different tickets. If you want to participate, you want to join, please do so. Use the code 25 off. You'll get $25 off. And for people that's been asking for a new NFT, if you go with the VIP program or ticket, you will get airdropped an exclusive I Am George NFT. That will be included. Make sure you check it out if you are interested. This is in Vegas. Remember, what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. And you get to check out all the fighters, all the other influencers, myself, and all the major projects will be there. It's going to be a good party, a good time. So check it out. Justin Sun's Poloniex exchange just hacked for $100 million. What did I say? I've been saying this for years now. People ask me about Tron. What do you think about Tron? What do you think about things that, that's integrated or bought by Justin, like BitTorrent and everything else? I'm like, no. And Poloniex, no. Anything that Justin Sun touches turns bad. So this does not surprise me. I've heard rumors about how bad it was at Poloniex. I don't think anyone uses that anymore, but still, $100 million lost, not a surprise. Hopefully none of you guys had any money on there. I'm sure they'll go try to recover. They'll go work with other exchanges to prevent some kind of cash out. But yeah, it really just doesn't surprise me. And everything about Tron is just wrong. And all the TVL and all the figures, they're all fake. They're all fake. You shouldn't trust anything. And if you don't know the history, just go Google it. Google everything that Justin Sun did before, and you'll know what I'm talking about. BlackRock surprised the market by registering and applying for Ethereum ETF. So they want not only a Bitcoin spot ETF, but Ethereum spot ETF as well. Why not? Ethereum is not a security, it's a commodity. So why not? And plus, if Bitcoin spot ETF is approved, then why not Ethereum spot ETF, right? So BlackRock, because of this, pumped Ethereum up 11% today, right? Even this morning, I was talking about how Ethereum is still kind of weak around 1900, and all of a sudden it started moving, and then this news came out, so it made a whole lot of sense that, hey, there was some buying going on behind the scenes already. Okay, so you could argue that maybe some of the Bitcoin profits that were taken out was simply put into Ethereum. That's it. So that is a reality now. Now, will a spot Bitcoin ETF gets approved this year? Probably not. Okay, because this was just submitted, so this is probably going to carry into 2024. But still, when you got the largest asset manager trying to come out with 2 spot ETFs on the 2 biggest cryptocurrencies, well, that's pretty bullish. People pay attention. When BlackRock filed for the Bitcoin spot ETF this time around, that's when people started paying attention. That's when institutions started paying attention. And they're paying attention right now. So I bet you're going to see a flood of Ethereum spot ETFs come aboard soon. I think ARK already filed there. So they're kind of ahead of the game. BlackRock, and now I'm sure you'll see and hear about others trying to do the same thing. That is what happened. And because that happened, you know what? Ethereum broke out of this 200-day trend line, right? So that's why it's up 11%. And this could be that catalyst, because throughout this year, Ethereum has been very weak compared to Bitcoin. It has been going up, but it just hasn't been able to move nearly as well as Bitcoin. And this could be that catalyst that changes things, that makes more people come back to Ethereum. Maybe. And you know, all these analysts are saying, I don't see why the SEC is going to deny it. There's no reason, because according to SEC, still, Ethereum is a commodity. CFTC also recognizes it as a commodity. So even Bloomberg analysts are saying, I don't see a reason for the SEC to deny the ETF. So this is a real possibility. Again, I don't think it's going to be this year, but next year, quite possibly. Because of BlackRock's spot ETF for Ethereum, you have a lot of staking tokens and synthetic tokens for ETH go upwards. Liquid staking and synthetic tokens, all based around ETH, are all going up. So Lido, Rocket Pool, even Coinbase, because they have a synthetic ETH too, right? So that makes sense. Polygon today is having a good day. They're still trying to transition to Polygon 2.0. I saw this. They're giving out a grant worth about $78 million to entice people to come aboard, right? Not people, dApps to come aboard to boost the chain activity. So that's also pretty good. And Ripple, right? Ripple is still fighting the SEC, and that may conclude soon. Brad Garlinghouse says, yeah, we love to see the Vegas odds probably in Ripple's favor, but they're ready to take this all the way to the Supreme Court if necessary. But I don't think it's going to go there. SEC most likely will settle with Ripple. They want to move past this. There's just no way for them to win at this point. There's no point of continuing. So that also may be coming up right around the corner.